originally from Cheshire, which is just outside of Manchester in the UK. My background is I studied sports science at college. I had a view to go into kind of sports physiotherapy, sports science, and didn't feel there was enough clear path in terms of career there. So I went back to the drawing board and ended up at Manchester Metropolitan University doing accountancy and finance. And from there, I started with a global recruitment firm, funny enough, as a senior accountant. And I completed my ACCA designation. And I've been in senior level finance ever since, hiring anything from newly qualified to executive search across a number of different verticals in finance, and never looked back. I got into recruitment because I enjoy working with people. I found kind of when I was an accountant that I kind of wanted to get out there and get away from my desk and meet new people, understand kind of what they wanted to do and kind of what their motivations were. And that kind of fell into recruitment in a way. And with my accountancy background, I just thought, it was a good way, one, from a client perspective, to understand kind of, different operations. It's something that I am intrigued by, learning kind of their culture, their team, how they build, how they scale, how they grow, what their plans were. And then from the candidate side is ultimately, understanding what they want, what their motivators are, and using my knowledge and kind of knowledge in the market of the companies that could be a good fit for them. And then matching the two together, really, not just from the candidate and the client side, but helping the client grow into the business that they want to be, and then ultimately helping the candidate grow, within their goals and their careers as well. I believe it's our mentality. When I originally joined Phoenix, one of the things that I was looking for was, the people, how they work as a group, how collaborative we are. We want to build relationships, and I think one of the most important things is we listen, and we're all on the same page, trying to achieve the same goal. I would have to say emigrating to Canada. Growing up, I'd always wanted to kind of move abroad, work abroad, learn a new culture. My success and my achievement there would mainly be, building a network from scratch, understanding recruitment, becoming a go-to consultant within that market. I eventually became a Canadian citizen as well, so there was a lot of boxes that I'd wanted to do that I ticked off in that respect. And after 7 years in Canada, I wanted a new challenge, and ultimately that's what brought me to Ireland. Bringing that skill set, bringing that, learning how to build a network and bringing that network and that skill set over to Ireland, and being able to transfer that and bringing my knowledge and advice. And now I'm looking forward to the next chapter in my life. Best piece of advice would be two things that I kind of take everywhere, whether it's personally or professionally. First one is respect. I treat everybody the same, regardless of how junior, senior are, whatever their title is in a business or even personal life. I treat everybody the same. The second one is listening. I think that not too many people are able to do this in terms of actually listening to what people are trying to say. I think a lot of people find that they're trying to say what they want to say without actually listening to what the person is actually saying in front of them. And when you listen, and that's how you build a relationship and build a connection. So that would be the second piece.